Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you don't know me, I'm namaachieng and I'm currently working on my master's in data analytics dissertation while writing a novel, juggling a part-time job and studying for a second bachelor's while also trying to stay healthy. Today I'll take you through a typical summer break week, how I balance my dissertation, novel writing and health goals. I'll show you how I use the Notion to organize my dissertation, online libraries I'm using for my dissertation, and the Pomodoro technique I use to stay productive. And if you're also juggling so much too, welcome. Let's make the most of our week. Hey, so I decided to go back to finish my master's thesis after putting it off for 1 year. Apparently when you put it off, it doesn't do itself. I really thought like by putting it off I'll find inspiration or something will strike me one day and then I'll be like, bah, moment of inspiration, and then just right. But apparently it doesn't work like that. So apparently I have to do research, and if I say apparently one more time I'm gonna scream. Anyway, I'm back. I need to find the tools I'm gonna need, and then I need to structure myself. I already presented my concept paper and it got approved, so now I need to work on the proposal and the final dissertation, and hopefully by mid next year I'll be done. And yeah, this is what happens when I'm not given structure or deadlines or pressure. I work best under pressure. If you just tell me go, do, it will never happen. So I'm taking this time to give myself pressure, to force myself to actually do this. Can I cry first? But apparently crying doesn't help too. Off to find the tools I will need to do this thesis and finish it, and I'm actually very committed this time. I'm telling you so that you can give me pressure and give me deadlines so that I can do it. Doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense in my head. Give me pressure. It's now 13:53. Oh, that's my grandmother. I changed my profile picture to my grandmother because she's so pretty and she's so nice and she motivates me. Like, I know why I'm working, so that one day I can take her to Rome. She really wants to meet the Pope. I don't know if she'll meet the Pope, but I really want to take her to Rome one day. Anyway, I'm having lunch. I'm just having some oats. Those were supposed to be my breakfast. Some oats with protein yogurt. Protein yogurt has like 20 grams of protein in it, and then oats I think have like 7 grams of protein in like 50 grams of oats with a side of grapes. So that's my lunch, and then yeah, I've finished outlining my book because I still had the motivation then. So I did an outline of the book. I've decided on the character, so next I'm gonna do character work, but that's I think tomorrow's job. Today I want to do my master's thesis. I want to work on my thesis right now. So yeah, I think I need to like look at tools and maybe reach out to a lecturer or two and tell them that I've been struggling with my thesis and if they can help me in any way. I don't know if they will, but I will try. Okay, let me have lunch and then do that. Bye bye. So I decided to start by listening to other thesis presentation. Like there is this one who presented data science thesis presentation on optimizing carbon emission in freight transportation. I just thought like maybe if I listen to different people present, I can get an idea of exactly what I'm supposed to be doing and how I'm supposed to be doing it, because I think I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I feel like listening to other people's ideas is always a good way to start. So that's what I'm currently doing here.
And within the context of what was devised in the first chapter. This last chapter is the discussions. It looks at 3 different aspects, contributions, which are literally just the significance of the findings. findings, limitations of the study.
Okay, that video is over. So currently I'm taking my thesis from KCA University. So I'm just going through their repository where, like, after you're done with your thesis, you're supposed to upload your thesis to this place. So most of the theses that have been presented in the school have been uploaded here. So I'm going through them, and mostly I'm just looking at the data, because the last time the thing that held me back was data. So I'm like looking at where they got their data. That is my main focus point right now. So I've found one topic that I might be interested in, and then I'm saving them on Notion. In Notion, let me show you what I'm doing right now. So I have this Notion template. So this is ideas. So when you have a topic you're interested in, you write it here, and then you put a category, and then you put the interest level here. So is it like high interest, medium, or low? So I'm currently just collecting thesis problem. Like this one is like machine learning model for classifying fake news in Kenya, because I found where he got their data from, and it might be something I might do. So, and then here you can just come and do your, how is it called? You can write a little bit of your objectives and then describe brief description of them. So I got this Notion template from online. So here you write your ideas, here you'll go write your research, and then this is when you start writing, reviewing, and then final editing. So this is the template I'm currently using, and I feel like it's really nice. When I add anything to it, I'll tell you about it. So that's currently what I'm doing, just collecting different topics, and then after I have collected the topics, I shall do research objectives, and then after that I shall go to start researching it, and then I'll just go down the pipeline and present it finally. I've been holed up home all day, so I need to go outside and take 10,000 steps. So let's go take 10,000 steps. I think tomorrow I might go to the library, because I might go to the library. Studying at home is fun, but I might change it up a little bit, just go to the library for 2 hours or so, just to do my thesis. Okay, let's go for a walk. Okay, baby. Recipe on TikTok. It's about a protein pancake protein ball, and I was like, I have to try it. And after eating almost half of it, it's not too bad, but maybe I can do it with like strawberries like they do, or maybe try something different. It's not bad, but I don't think it's like my favorite thing. I just wanted to try something different because I'm tired of eating the same thing every day. Not bad at all, just maybe a different recipe, not the one that I tried. But I'm gonna eat all of it and drink all my coffee. Oh, before I start working. It's currently 21:41. I want to work on my thesis for a little bit. I've come up with the character names. I'll do character design later. I was just like writing things that I wish the character would do, the things I wish the characters will know. So that's done. So now it's time to work for my thesis, because at around 3 I'm supposed to leave the house for a little bit. I feel like staying home all day cooped up just like might drive me crazy. So I need to leave the house for just a little while, and then I can come back and work on the characters. So let's do this. Today I'm still looking for topics and curating topics. I think today I'll go to Google Scholar. Yesterday I was at the KCA University repository. So today I'm gonna go to Google Scholar and just browse through some topics and see something that might interest me. Right now I'm in the phase of just like browsing through topics, and then after that I can use is it called TaskRabbit, the one that links all the related topics together. I don't want to do that until I settle for like several topics that I might be interested in, and then I can look for other research papers like it. But for now we are focusing on browsing through and finding something that might interest us. I think that's like the first stop I have to do. Okay, let's do this.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante, quel vermiglio d'onesco color, quel vermiglio.
I'm done and my hair is standing up. I'm like, after I finish research, will I be bald here? Just asking out of concern for all the bald professors I see in our school. Is this what happens when you go into research? You become bald. Anyway, I'm done for today. I was using the Pomodoro technique. I was just timing it with my, how is it called? With the time, normal time. But tomorrow I think I'll use the Forest app. It helps me time better, like 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. And then tomorrow I'm gonna try to wake up earlier so that I can get used to studying first thing in the morning and just like getting it out of the way so that I can have the rest of the day free. But that's it for today on the master studies. So I want to go walk for a while. I got a few good topics that I think I'm very interested in, and they're very nice. And yeah, I think I just have to read. I think at this phase where I am right now is just a lot of reading. I have to read a lot of research. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just reading a lot until I find something that will work for me, and I'm making sure I collect all the research papers that I have together in one place, so that when I want to reference it in future, I am not like looking for it somewhere else and I can't find it. Anyway, okay, let me go walk for a while. I feel like fresh air will do me some good. Okay, let me get dressed and go. Oh, sorry. Today I've managed to take 12,000 steps. I don't know, 12,700 steps, which is almost 13,000, which is good because yesterday I only managed to take 6,000 steps. So I made up for like 3,000 steps from yesterday, and then I'll add 1,000 more tomorrow to cover for yesterday. So I got myself this chocolate, caramel, vanilla ice cream, and then these containers, so I can make myself some popsicles. Will they come out? Okay. So that I can make myself popsicles. Yay! For like a quick snack whenever I feel like it and I don't want to eat the whole tub of ice cream. So I'm just gonna like transfer them in here. Oh, that's smooth. So yeah, that's basically all I'm gonna do right now, and I'm going to try not to lick it all because I love ice cream so much. I feel like if I start eating this tub the way it is right now, I'll eat up the whole tub. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Good morning, it's Wednesday. It's currently 7:23. I actually woke up at 6, but then I couldn't get out of bed, so right now it's 7. I want to work on my thesis. Today I'm using the Pomodoro effect, and I think those people who watched me study for exam saw me using this app. It's called the Forest app. So every time you study for 25 minutes, you plant one tree, and I kind of like that. So I don't think I have any more words to say today. Let's just start. Let's just get into the research today. Okay. It's Wednesday, and the time I start to struggle. I'm really glad I woke up early in the morning to finish that part of the thesis, because I feel like life is just like all coming together, and I don't know what to do anymore. Anyway, I wanna outline my book now. I just need to find the strength to push through. I know it's just a phase. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Okay. Let's outline the book. Yay! Good morning. It's Thursday, 7:48 in the morning. I don't know. Yeah, 7:48 in the morning. Yesterday I was a bit down, but I managed to do a good chunk of work on my book and on the thesis, and I'm very proud of that. So today we are gonna do the same thing. I feel like every day is even tomorrow is going to be the same. So tomorrow I'm not going to record, I'm just going to record. Today is the final day. So yesterday I was a bit down, but then I talked to my mom, and I don't know what is it about talking to your mother that just makes everything okay. I'm turning 32, but then when I'm having like a really bad day, and then I just talk to my mom and we laugh and stuff, and just everything seems to be good when I talk to my mom. So I wanted to do a quick recap of everything that I've studied of everything I've learned this week. So first, you need something to track all the research you're doing. I'm using a Notion template. Second thing, you need to go into Google Scholar or your school repository, or right now I'm even going to other universities' repository to see just how they are doing their thesis. I think I've narrowed it down to like 3 different topics that I might follow. One is about fake news. The other one is using machine learning for detecting outliers and anomalies, and then the third topic that I might be interested is in education. So I've narrowed it down to three main topics that I want to like go deeper into right now. I've found several papers that I want to read and go deeper into right now, and then I'll keep narrowing it down until I find an actual topic that I want to do. So just first you have to read a lot, and then you like narrow it down as you go. And then something else I really liked and I've learned is the Pomodoro technique, the one where you like study for a certain chunk of time and then you stop, and then you study and then you stop. And another thing I really like is like waking up first thing, having just a cup of coffee. I just made a cup of coffee and then sitting down and doing the work. There's no like nothing else to distract me. I feel like when I start working, this will go closer to like 5 or 6 in the morning to do my thesis. Getting it out of the way first thing in the morning is just really great. Okay, so that's all I've learned this week and all I wanted to share with you. So let me go to studying. I'm really glad you stuck it out to this end. So let's study together, right? Yeah, okay.